Welcome to Prairie Chat, where the segment where we go outside of the studio and meet newsmakers where they are. We're here today with Barbara Behling, the tourism director with the Chamber of Commerce. Barbara, can you introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us a little bit about your role?
Certainly. So we're here at the Chamber of Commerce and the new Tourist Information Center. As of January 1st, we've taken on that role, and we're excited and really thrilled to be promoting the best of Sun Prairie. So people come to visit us not only for day trips, but stay overnight as well.
Ah, very good. Right. Now we're inside the Chamber building, right in the vestibule area. Barbara, can you tell us a little bit how people can interact with all the things that are in here?
Certainly. This area is actually open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. every single day. And so if we have visitors coming on weekends, they can stop in, see what's happening. We'll have posters and flyers of events that are happening, as well as you could pick up the community guide with a great map on the inside of it. Or if you're looking for some trails, some hiking paths, some restaurants, some hotels, we'll have more information here as well. So it really is an information center so people can find out what to do in Sun Prairie and our surrounding area.
Oh, it's good this is available. There are a lot of destinations and activities in Sun Prairie for people to enjoy, and this is how you get access to knowing all about it.
Absolutely. Whether it's schedules or finding the correct website or QR code that you can just click on, see the schedule of upcoming events, and voila, you have planned for your family for a little extra fun in Sun Prairie.
Very good. Well, we're going to walk through your new facility. I'd like you to tell us a little bit about it as we do that. Some of the sustainability features, too, that have been incorporated into the building.
Well, certainly. I'd be happy to do that. In fact, one of the things that you don't see is we were able to install solar panels on the roof. And that was all paid for by a grant from T-Mobile. We had won a nationwide contest.
Yes.
And we're thrilled they're installed, they're all working. It's providing enough power for this facility as well as we can sell some back to the city.
Amazing. All right. We're now in the new lobby of the Chamber of Commerce's building here. So very warm and welcoming space, Barbara. And so very neat how this all came together. Can you tell us a little bit about what made the Chamber decide to renovate the building, take on the project? What was all involved?
Well, it was about a 3-year project. Unfortunately, we were caught with COVID in the middle of it. We had written a grant to the state in which they were going to fund the entire project, but then with COVID and shortages and then costs exploded, they weren't able to do that, and so we relied on the community. So local partners like Interiors by JW, Jeremy Wolt took on the general contracting. We had flooring, just a number of people and companies that stepped forward to support the initiative, including Kinga Johnson, who did this amazing artwork on the wall here, donated it to the Chamber of Commerce, and she's a local artist. And she was so pleased that we've been able to provide her with connections and clients in the city and the greater Madison area. She wanted to do something nice, and so she gifted that to us. So we are thrilled.
Right up front, a prominent place.
Absolutely, and you'll notice here we kept some of the old windows, but we have new windows, new doors. And this building did not really have insulation. It was built back in the 50s before energy conservation was really popular. And then the building had some damages left over from the explosion. So we were able to true up the door frames, make them airtight. And we also added LED lighting, so we're more energy efficient as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about the small conference room that's right to our left here. It's available to businesses. They have a small meeting, small gathering type of thing. Amazing. So are businesses utilizing that space?
Absolutely. This is a great example of Matt Harms has been in business for years, and his mentor had been a chamber member and had truly benefited from his membership, and Matt wanted to pay that forward, and so he sponsored this room so we can have small meetings in here. Of course, as you come in, we've got our friendly receptionist, Mary Gilmore, and so people come in and they, you know, it's a warm and welcoming environment, and so we can set them on the path to what comes next.
Yes, no, I'm glad you mentioned the warmth, lots of natural light, warm colors, really nice space. Let's walk back and
Yeah.
see the rest of your building here.
So as you come in, you'll notice that we have, it's really an open concept. And so we have workspaces where our membership team, specialty events, and tourism, we all have workspaces that we can all interact and really collaborate on projects. So it's very exciting to have a space where we can do that, whereas in the 1955 design, this building was chopped up into, it was about 18 different rooms, most of them being closets. And so it really wasn't efficient. So this is fabulous. And then we've got our executive director, Christina Williams. She's the only one with an office with the door, so we can keep business elements confidential. And you know, that works out just great. She's been a leader here now for about 4 years. And you know, we're thrilled with the direction that we're heading.
Absolutely.
Got record high on memberships. We have more than 500 members. And some people ask, well, what does really the chamber do? And our goal is to connect, promote, and educate our members. And so a great example today is we're doing a ribbon cutting for one of our members who actually moved into a space that it was her ambassador who was a mentor. And we were able to connect them together because they might have some like clients, and they certainly do. So we've been able to help both businesses really grow and thrive, and today we're opening up their new space.
Great. I
Yep.
look forward to being a part of it today.
Yes. As we head back, this is something that's new for us as well. We have 2 ADA bathrooms, as well as we have a side door that has a lock on it. And what's so important about that is with our large conference room, for small nonprofits or the police department or some other organizations have been able to utilize this room for their meetings. And with the side doors, they have a private entrance, they can come in, a little kitchenette. We've got some great AV, and of course, we say thank you to all of our donors and supporters, of which are highlighted on the wall here. And you know, it makes us proud to think of, you know, the Operation Fresh Start team. Those are young men and women who have chosen typical school might not have been for them. And so we're giving them experience in the trades, they're working with professionals, and when they graduate from this program, they can go to work for companies like Interiors by JW, Findorf, or all the big building companies. So we're excited about that. Obviously the Tourism Commission, we're huge. It's all Hallman Lindsay Paints in here. And we just love it. And you know, another great story is you hear a lot about Tom and Rita Tubbs.
Absolutely.
But, you know, when we met with Rita, she said, I used to work downtown. And it was important for her to keep the chamber downtown because she said it's the center. It's kind of the glue that can keep things together. And she didn't want to see us leave. And of which, you know, developers wanted to buy the building. And we said, no, it's important for us to remain downtown. And, you know, we love it. And we're so thankful that she made a beautiful gift in her husband's name.
Yeah, they've given so much to the community, a lot of different things, as you mentioned, some Prairie Ice Arena, Wetmore Park with the splash pad. So Tom and Rita Tubbs have been integral to our community. So
absolutely,
well,
absolutely.
We have seen the building from front to back. A lot of new
Yeah.
amenities, a lot of modern things, as you mentioned, for the meeting space. You have access to television and a lot of amenities, things, coffee and other things that people, having a meeting could access. So it's really outfitted well, and
Thank
so
you.
set up nice. Like I mentioned before, kind of the warmth of the building and how it's set up. You mentioned that previously, kind of chopped up feel and somewhat dated as far as how the building looked and felt. Now all that's changed.
That's right.
And so what a great project, what a great thing for our community. I know at the city we value our partnership with the chamber, very important for us to be able to work well together, and we do, and so that is amazing. So I want to thank you for being on our show today. We really appreciate it.
Well, it's my pleasure, and we're so honored to really highlight this space because a strong community has created this opportunity, and the city and the nonprofits and commercial businesses have made it happen. And we're here to help Sun Prairie grow and thrive. And that's just it's an exciting time to be in Sun Prairie, and especially selfishly from a tourism side. There's great reasons to come and stay, play, and shop. And we just need to tell people about it a little more. So
Yes.
I appreciate the time today.
Yeah, we've got to brag a little bit about all the things that Sun Prairie has to offer. We are a destination for a lot of people. Yeah.
We certainly are. And it's, I have learned a great deal about the city in the last year and the opportunities. And, I keep finding new things. It's like, what? We have a distillery here in town? I just learned that a few months ago. And so I'll be visiting there. And, we have some great events, not only on weekends, but during the week. We have world-class school facilities that if people want to have a meeting or a sporting event, Sun Prairie probably has a place that we can help make that happen.
Absolutely. Thank you for everything you're doing, Barbara. We appreciate it.
Right.
Thank you for what the Chamber's doing as well. And on behalf of all of us at Inside Your City, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. And we will see you next time on Inside Your City.